Then I was thinking Kendrick, but what's like? What is his? What do you consider his debut album? A lot of people are
That's
gonna
what I
say
was going.
Section.
That's what I was going to say. We got to debate because I had it on
Yeah.
there too. I consider Good Kid, Mad City as his debut album.
I
Some people
agree.
consider Section 80.
It's a mixtape. And I don't consider that his debut album personally. That was his
I
breakthrough
agree.
moment. That was his breakthrough,
Yeah,
like musical creation that got him into that kind of launched him on this trajectory.
yeah. I
But
wish Bill
his,
could have stayed a little longer because he argues the opposite. He argues that Section 80 is Kendrick debut album, and I don't agree.
I mean, it's
Mm.
like it's literally not an album though. Like it's an EP. It's like a
It's a
mixtape
mixtape.
ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can understand his point because I do think it was a debut moment. It was like, all right, like I'll give you another example, and this is another one I had in the chamber. Eminem, right? Detroit guy. Gotta give it up for Eminem. The Eminem hate has gotten ridiculous. Like, wait a minute, now, come
Yeah,
on,
I agree.
y'all doing too much. But Infinite technically is his first record. That nigga sold 500 of them bitches out the backseat of his car. That shit don't count. It shouldn't count in my opinion. His first real album was the was it? What was it? Marshall Mathers.
Marshall Mathers
Marshall
LP.
Mathers LP.
I feel like technically that is his. It's his breakthrough moment, right? It's not his first album, but it's his breakthrough moment. So I would say the same thing about Kendrick. So let me just go ahead then, and I'm taking up too much time here. I'm gonna say Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City, as officially his debut. Kendrick, again, probably one of my favorite rapper. Currently, my favorite rapper for sure. One of my favorite rappers of all time. No surprise. Every hip hop nerd loves Kendrick, and I just think, sorry, given the moment that he had with Section 80 and just blowing the doors off of what was expected out of that like cohort of backpack rappers at the time. Because I don't even think he was leading the pack at the time. I think Wale was the man. Drake had already kind of broken through. It was Wale, Drake. What's the nigga from Pittsburgh?
Oh, Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa. Big Sean was making a little bit of noise back then. And Kendrick was not leading the pack. He was my favorite of that group because I mean, Rigor Mortis was, as a rap nerd, just like the lyrical flexing on there was some shit I had never heard before. But I think after Section 80, he started to separate himself, and Good Kid, Mad City was like, he completely followed through on the hype and took it to another level and emerged at that point as the leader of that school. Obviously, shout out to J. Cole as well, who was right there. But I think after Good Kid, Mad City, he sort of took the ball and has not looked back since. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, Good Kid, Mad City. It's like for a generation, like they had just never heard anything like that. Like that record, "Sing About Me," that was like Nas Rewind for our generation or the generation right below us. Yeah, man, that Good Kid, Mad City, and I go back and listen to it. It aged as well as people say too. Because like sometimes you listen to an album like this is banger, and you go back and like I gotta pick that. In my opinion, we'll talk about it didn't age as well as we thought. But Good Kid, Mad City at this point it'll be 14 years old some point this year. It aged masterfully. Like
John, did you say that you prefer Good Kid, Mad City to Pimp a Butterfly? I think we talked about that.
I don't honestly. The thing about Kendrick, they're such different albums. They're hard for me to compare. But I probably would take I would take Good Kid, Mad City over the Pimp a Butterfly.
I think I would go
same.
As more of a hip hop. I like it. The Pimp a Butterfly leans more into like soul and what's the other subgenre with Bill Clinton and all of them?
P-Funk.
It has more funk in it.
Did you say Bill Clinton or George Clinton?
George Clinton. Always George Clinton. Yeah.
So I feel y'all. I think as a producer though, I think the musicality into Pimp a Butterfly was a little bit more to my preference. So I would slightly go with Pimp a Butterfly.
All right, so we got
to Pimp a Butterfly had like, to me, I feel like some of that Soulquarian influence. So I definitely see where you're coming from.
Yep.
All right, so we got to kick something off. Illmatic, Food and Liquor, Paid in Full, College Dropout, Southern Player. I think I know what's getting kicked off. What y'all think?
Ooh. I'd like Lupe to stay on a little bit longer, just because I think it was. Go ahead.
I'm kicking off College Dropout for my vote.
Yeah,
because
same
rapping skill. Like when we're talking rapping, it has the weakest rapping on here.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's more of like a pop album in comparison to those other albums.
Yeah. All right, chat. Let me know y'all's in the chat. What's y'all top 5 rap debut albums of all time? Because I'm gonna be real. This is about to turn into a rap debate. I know us.
Nigga in the chat said my favorite politician was George Clinton when he got voted into Parliament.
All right, which one do I want to go with? I want to save some of my bangers for later. I got one that probably not gonna make it, but it need to get mentioned. YG, My Crazy Life is one of the best. One of the best debut rap albums of the last 20 years. It's amazing. It's like the gangster version of Good Kid, Mad City. It's like if Kendrick didn't see more potential, what Kendrick probably would have been is My Crazy Life. They're like can almost be compared. They're kind of the same era, but YG was outside. Kendrick niggas pulled him to the side, like, hey man, you got potential. You need to do this. Like Kendrick was the nigga that people knew was probably going to a D1 school in the league. YG was the nigga that was running drills in 11th grade and shit. Yeah, My Crazy Life, man. Let me pull that up to remind y'all how many records this had on it. How many hits. Let me see. My Crazy Life had BPT, even though that wasn't a single. I Just Want to Party, Baking Back Being Bull, the song where he walked through how to rob somebody's house, Meet the Flockers, My Nigga, Who Do You Love, I Really Be Drinking, I Really Be Smoking. Man, that album was a banger. And YG peaked with it. Amazing album, but I know it ain't gonna make the list though. How y'all feel about My Crazy Life?
I actually haven't heard it, so I gotta sit this one out. I haven't. I mean, I heard about it, but I have not listened to it.
Yeah, that's a solid pick to me.
What's the feel on YG out in New York?
Oh, niggas don't listen to no YG. I mean, like something that's like a big hit, like his bigger songs, like obviously My Nigga, Big Bang, but other than that, niggas ain't really listening to YG.
Yeah, I mean they ain't listen to him out here either. Like you're not really about to. I don't know. Maybe back when he first came out, you might have, but you're not about to really hear no YG out here. Like that's a preference. Like I work out to him, but yeah, you're not about to hear no YG.
You'll hear
years
Nipsey
ago though.
Out here before you'll hear Nipsey in Detroit before you hear YG.
Yeah, you definitely hear Nipsey. You'll hear Nip.
Niggas in Detroit fuck with Nipsey heavy.
Yeah, man. And
same in New York.
You said New York too?
Yeah, New York niggas love Nipsey.
I can see that because Jay-Z, that Crenshaw, I was on Twitter doing the build up for Crenshaw, and that's when the story broke. Like, this nigga Jay-Z just sent a $10,000 check. Man, I need to hear this album. He bought 100 copies for $10,000 when Nipsey was selling them for 100 out of his store. But yeah, man, Nip Run was crazy. But yeah, man, I had to shout out YG. I know it's not good enough to knock anything off, but that My Crazy Life, man, with Mustard for a minute, like Nip and YG YG, Mustard, and a couple other people. Shit, Tiger, people gonna laugh at Tiger. Like, they brought the West Coast back.
Tiger had a couple of songs.
Yeah, Tiger had some bangers. Like, if you was just trying to turn up, Tiger had some heat.
Yeah.
But yeah, My Crazy Life ain't gonna make it. I ain't even gonna ask y'all to vote. What you got, Matt?